How we all doing? Welcome back to my channel, Live From The End with Jay. You know, I want to talk about something real quick. Just because your person said something that was disrespectful, just because you said something that was disrespectful, just because they moved halfway across the world, just because they are with someone else, they're already married to someone else, just because they told you they never want to see you again, any of that crap, right, doesn't mean that you can't get the experience. Let me explain. There's infinite realities, okay? Infinite potential, infinite possibility, infinite versions of people, things, places, etc. There's a version of myself right now that's doing the same exact thing, literally, except I'm wearing a different color shirt. And there's a version of yourself that is watching this video, and you're in a completely different scenario. Or you're in a completely different setting, rather. Think about that. Infinite potential, infinite possibility, infinite realities, infinite versions of everything, everyone. The reality that you're in, that you have most likely subconsciously, unconsciously selected, is the reality where you and your person are at a fault. It is what it is. But you can't keep allowing yourself to dwell on that. Because if you keep dwelling on that, you keep choosing, keyword choosing to dwell on that, the old stories, all of that stuff, you're keeping this reality in check. You're keeping this reality alive for you to experience. But in the same way that you have unconsciously selected this reality that's unpleasant, you can consciously select a reality that is pleasant, that is beneficial, a reality where all of your wildest dreams exist. A reality where you and your person are in the most beautiful, romantic, loving, passionate marriage of your life. Unconditional love between both of you. That type of love where you guys walk down the street and you're inspiring other people to find love. You know what I'm saying? And all you have to do is select it. You know, get clear about what that reality is. AKA get clear about what you want and who you want to be. Step into that reality through the means of the focus work, such as visualization, scripting, embodiment, affirmations, affirmations. Focusing on the reality that you desire to experience throughout the day until you cement it into your subconscious, until it becomes impressed. And once impressed, that reality will start to morph and eventually become your current moment. So one reality goes out, the other reality comes in. That's how I like to look at it, at least. So the reality that you're in, where you have these complications, you're in these fucked up scenarios with your people, if you keep focusing on that, you're keeping that reality in place. So this is why you need to start focusing and choosing to stay committed, consistent, and persistent on the new reality. You know, if 1 minute you're focusing on what you want, and the next minute you're focusing on what you don't want, you're giving your awareness onto both. But because you already have the experience of the shit you don't want, that's a fact in your world. That is an absolute fact in your world. And I'm not saying absolute in the sense of it being not being possible to shift. But it's a fact. You know it. You know it happened. You've experienced it. So one's going to outweigh the other. If you keep allowing yourself to focus on the negative, like 1 minute you're focusing on the negative, the next you're focusing on the positive, but you're not focusing on the positive really that much, the reality you want, one's going to outweigh the other. And I guarantee you the negative will, because it's a fact in your world. It's something you already know. It's something you've already experienced. This is why we must discipline ourselves to clear out these feelings, these fears in the moment when we're experiencing them, so we don't allow ourselves to continuously dwell on it. This is why we practice mindfulness. This is why we practice a mental diet. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? You can't keep focusing on the reality that you don't desire and expect to have the reality you do desire, excuse me. You got to be willing to focus on the desired reality and stay focused on that. Stay consistent, committed, persistent, etc. All right? So I'm intending that this video helped you. If it did, please feel free to click that bell icon, like, share, follow, all that stuff. If you want to follow me on Facebook, not Facebook. I'm not on Facebook anymore. Instagram, TikTok, all that will be posted down below. If you want to reach out to me for a one-on-one session, I will help you. I will do everything I can for you. As long as you're willing to stay committed, consistent, persistent, and do the work, my teachings will work for you. 110%, there's not a doubt in my mind about that. All right, so other than that, you guys have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay safe, stay loved. And remember, it's not the end of the world, man. If you're experiencing these circumstances, because it's just a product of a unconscious, selected reality. All right, so don't stress. Any circumstance can be shifted. Much love and peace.